Hey, good evening, everybody. What a wonderful Friday evening it is. I'm so happy to see everybody. Hi, Terry. Hi, Mary. I see you got in. Hi, Pat. There's Brenda, Christina. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody on Facebook, on YouTube, and on StreamYard tuning in tonight. Hi. It's so nice to see everybody. You can also watch the replay too. This is not going to be a 90-minute webinar. This is probably going to last about 30 minutes. So hang with us. We do have some specials and some special offers that we're going to be promoting, as well as the meditation. I shouldn't say meditation, more of a group affirmation for tomorrow. Tomorrow is a big day. It's one of the biggest days of the year for abundance and prosperity. I'll explain why and how and when, and then we're going to get into a group affirmation type of thing, so we can prepare for tomorrow. I'm really excited about this Lion's Gate because the fact that it is the biggest and most abundant Lion's Gate since 2014. And that's because Jupiter, the planet of good luck, is also in Leo. And that hasn't happened for 12 years. So when you have that alignment with all the other alignments that are happening, this is an extra potent one. So we'll get into that too. If Greg is on, and if he can come on, I'm not exactly sure where he's at, but hello, Greg Bass, and thank you for joining us and making this possible. If you can come on, can you tell everybody, oh, there you are. Can you tell everybody if they want to purchase anything? Because some of the things we only have one or two things of.
That is correct. Yeah, many of the Lionsgate items that we'll be talking about tonight comes with the oil and an item, and so those quantities are limited because those are very special items. So you'll be talking about the oil tonight, but very limited quantities. And to make it as easy as possible, I included like a link to everything that is Lionsgate directly in the invite that is sent to everybody tonight. I will also go ahead and drop it into the chat, which will populate on YouTube and Facebook for everybody that is watching. So everyone that's watching right now will get that access link. We're currently around 130 people watching us right now, so I'm very happy you all are on. I'll go ahead and also put a link into the invite that I sent out tonight. It has very quick access links to a lot of products Maria is going to talk about. Be sure to take notes, but quantities are limited, so if you do want an item, please take the time to get that item. Replays will be available immediately after the show on all platforms, and you can use the exact same links I sent to you all with the invite. That's about it, Maria. Pretty simple.
Thank you. And Vivian wants to know if you're feeling better.
I am
Slowly?
feeling better. Yes, slowly. I'm figuring out what's going on with my gut. Apparently, like it's renewing itself right now. So working with the doctors and medicines to figure out how to reclaim my health right now. But I guess that's just what happens when you focus too much on work and not so much on you. So thank you so much for asking, Vivian. I appreciate it. God bless you.
Thank you. Thanks, Greg, for being here and making all this possible. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. I do want to just preface that the Lions Gate, which is happening tomorrow, is not the whole thing, it's the peak. But the Lions Gate portal actually is actually has opened as of July 26th. So we have been in this magical energy when the portal opened last week. It's kind of like a cosmic holiday occurring every single year around this time. And it happens when there's a certain alignment in the sky. And August 8th is the important date in the astrological world. And you'll see posts all over social media August 8th, August 8th. But actually, again, the portal was open last week and will continue to be open until August 12th. So we have a tremendous amount of energy flowing all the way through the 12th, which is also the new moon in Leo and also an eclipse. So this is a very, very potent time. Um, for centuries, people would look at August 8th as a day of manifestation and is considered by many as a marker for resolutions, kind of like a New Year's resolution. If you messed up on your resolutions in January, it's kind of like a new beginning for manifestation and goals. Again, the pinnacle of the Lion's Gate is 888 or 88, I'm sorry. And people often refer to this as the Lion's Gate portal itself. But the date is known to some as the Galactic New Year. And it is the moment when the sun in Leo is in alignment with the star Sirius, Orion's belt, and the Earth. And this happens when Sirius rises or becomes visible again, and that's due to the sun's yearly passing of the star. So why is this significant? There's always something going on in the skies. Well, Sirius is the brightest star in the sky, and it's astrologically considered to be our spiritual sun. It's extremely important. Back in the day, to the ancient Egyptians, they used the annual rising of this star to note when the Nile would begin its annual flood, feeding the land and bringing harvest and fertility. And in astrology, this big star, Sirius, brings wealth, abundant fortune, and fame. And as such, this alignment means it's an excellent time for manifestation. And of course, in numerology, the number 8 is the number of manifestation of money and wealth. So you have all these elements from numerology to astrology, the stars in the sky, the Jupiter, the planet, the sign of Leo, all this energy and all positive energy, all hitting us at one time. And the Lion's Gate portal is very significant spiritually for a few reasons. Like I was saying, August 8th is considered extremely powerful. And of all the money or of all the numerology configurations, it is the strongest and most potent for wealth. And additionally, just for people that need a little bit of background, August 8th sees the sun at its halfway point of Leo. And the Leo season, which goes on right now until August 22nd, is the season of boldness and courage and luck. Because Leo doesn't just rule royalty, it also rules luck. So this is a very good time for gambling, getting really good deals and sales on things when you're shopping. People are going to be more social, more friendly. And it's a good couple weeks for confidence too. And of course, the sun is the actual ruler of Leo. So like the moon is the ruler of Cancer, Jupiter's the ruler of Sagittarius, but the sun actually rules Leo. So it works the best here. This is the best time of the year for the sun to shine. And again, if you're just tuning in, this is the biggest Lion's Gate since 2014 because transiting Jupiter, which only comes around every 12 years to the sign of Leo, is also in Leo right now. So this is a really, really a big deal. So we wanted to talk about how can you manifest during the Lion's Gate portal. We're going to do some work tonight together as a group, but I also want you to make note to take some time out tomorrow at 8:08 a.m., no matter what time zone you're in. And again, at 8:08 p.m., no matter what time zone you're in. Set your clock, set your watch, set a reminder to set down and make up some wishes. Pray on it, affirm it, manifest it, go into a meditation, write it down, whatever you feel is the way that you best manifest. You can even get on the phone or on Zoom with a friend. There's power in numbers and manifest together. Um, let's see here. That was just Greg. He was just letting me know that everybody's on that needs to be on. So I would say focus on aligning with the positive energy first within yourself. You do not want to be stressed at around 8:08 a.m. or 8:08 p.m. You want to take a moment and just soak in the sun, soak in the solar energy, soak in the nature. I don't even care if it's raining. Soak in those raindrops. You want to be in nature if you can, and you want to be happy. You want to heighten your awareness, focus on your breath, focus on the moment, live in the moment. Don't be worrying about what's happening tomorrow or what argument you got in last night. You want to focus on the presence of the sun. Okay. Then what you'd like to do, I'd like you to have you do is speak your manifestations out loud. I always say to write them down and then speak it because your words have power. And if you can do, maybe write them down and then speak them, pray on them, affirm them, even better. If you're the type of person that is very good with journaling, you can certainly journal and make it as long as you want. You don't have to make just one wish. Tonight, I'm going to ask you to make one wish with us as a group, but you can write many wishes down. Okay. But focus on the words exactly how you want things to manifest. I was just talking to Joe today about some of the manifesting he was doing. And he said, I manifested, but I didn't say the words right. And now this is what I got. So he was a little disappointed. He got what he wanted, but he had to give up something. And he said, I should have done it a little bit differently or said it a little bit differently because it may have changed the course and the direction of where he was at. So make sure you're very specific with what you want and think of it from all angles so you don't lose in one way to gain something else. And I would continue to say your manifestations throughout the day, but you have to make sure that you're there, that you're mentally and emotionally and spiritually there at 8:08 a.m., 8:08 p.m. If you miss 8:08 a.m., it's okay. You can do it at 8:08 p.m., but make sure you're doing something tomorrow. Okay. And then I want you to let those expectations go. After you affirm it, after you pray on it, after you work with God, the universe, let it go and continue on throughout your day, knowing and believing what has been manifested is that the universe is going to bring it back to you. So this is like one of the best days tomorrow for meditation. So you can manifest, but you can also meditate, and we can harness the power of the portal. And if we can attune ourselves to connecting with the sun and the energy of the day, the overall energy from the heavens, man, you're going to be able to meditate some powerful stuff. And meditation under the sun, if you can, if it's not raining in your area, try to go outside, meditate, or sit. If you're sitting on a porch, make sure the sunshine is hitting you in some way, because those sun rays can help you get in touch with your creativity and your luck. And remember, due to the sign of Leo, the sun rules Leo, and so you want to harness that energy. If you already have ordered the Pay Me oil, it's going to be made tomorrow at 8:08 a.m. and 8:08 p.m. And we're going to make the Lionsgate Pay Me oil at that exact moment, so we can harness and bottle the energy from what's being showered down to earth. Now you can use the bottle that you may have already pre-ordered. Those of you that have ordered the one, I think maybe Vivian, I'm not sure, ordered some that was made during the portal opening, like July 26th and beyond. If you already have that, go ahead and do that. Put it on during your manifestations. But when you get your Lionsgate oil, which will probably be sent out Monday, because Debbie's going to work on them tomorrow. We're going to be working on filling and packaging. So they'll be mailed out first class probably when the post office opens first on Monday. When you get it, all you have to do is just rub it on your pulse points. Some of you have ordered the sprays and the roll-ons, and that's fine too. You can do it as a room spray or in your aura, but just rub it on your pulse points and then go about your day. If you have law of abundance checks that you're writing, you can roll it on the check. Some people don't even have checkbooks anymore. I have one because I always have somebody that wants a check. You can roll it on your checkbook. You can roll it on the paper that you've written out with your manifestations. Joe actually writes 888 on his arm. You can write 888 on your arm. So when you get the oil next week, you can wear it every single day. The oil will be good until the next portal opens next year. And I would use that as your primary pay me oil. Smells good too, as your primary pay me oil, and just use it every day. So you're going to harness the energy of the sun from August 8th, even if it's the dead of winter. And that'll help, or the pay me oil will help attract good luck and wealth, etc. to you. I have a lot of clients that'll wear it to the casinos and they'll win, or to a job interview, or if they're having a sale of some sort, or if they have a business. So you can do that for sure. Besides the oil pretty much comes with everything. If you just want a single bottle, you can do that. If you want the spray bottle with the oil, there's a duo where you can save some money. But we also have 2 new stones that we're debuting that tie in, crystals that tie in with the Lion's Gate. And one of them is spectral pyrite. Now, a lot of you already have pyrite, but spectral pyrite goes, hello guys, it goes an extra step further. Has the pyrite in it, but it's almost like a druzy with a rainbow of soft colors. So we have some pendants. We only have like 27 pendants. So if you're interested in getting a pendant and they're set in sterling silver, make sure you check that out, because I think that those are sold individually and they are absolutely gorgeous and they sparkle. It's a spectral pyrite. And then we also have the silicone, and we have a couple different types of silicone pendants. This is a wealth attraction, and it's big wealth. It's big money. So you'll see it online there. I don't think too many people have the silicone pendant. This also comes with quartz crystal, I believe. And there's a sample right there. There's a beautiful quartz. I'm not sure if that's Herkimer diamond or quartz. I'm pretty sure it's quartz crystal, faceted quartz crystal. And then you can see the silicon there. And there's a description of it too. We don't have a lot of those. We might have 1 or 2 of them. Then we also have there we go. Thank you, Greg. And you can also buy one of those and you'll get an actual block, a little block of either the pyrite or the silicone. So you'll have the raw stone too, in addition to the pendant. There's a pyrite offer, pure pyrite, and pure silicone. Okay. Yeah, those are really nice. We don't have a lot of those. Those are really special, guys. So if you're interested in one of those, make sure you pull the trigger on that. I think Melissa already did buy one of those just before we went on. Okay, the other thing is we have a couple, and this is really nice if you're a Leo, or if you have a Leo rising sign or a Leo moon. We actually have pendants this year of a lion's head with a crown on it. And then we have a bigger pendant. It's about that big, that I got in New York City in silver and gold with the lion's head. And that's the one with the crown, and that'll come with the oil. So to further enhance the energy of the Lion's Gate, and you can wear that all year. I would tell you to wear this set when you go to a casino though, because that's going to be a lucky vibe too. If you go to a casino or you're doing any gambling. So if you're more of a silver person, they're about that big. It's a nice piece. And you'll get that with the oil. We don't have a lot. I think there's 1 or 2 of them. And then we have a set of earrings. And these are kind of a bronzy colored of pierced earrings. And you would get that with the oil too. Some people like to wear those to balance the energy. And then you put the oil on behind your ears as your pulse point. Okay. So those are some of the options that we have. One of the last things that we do have are the Law of Abundance Lucky Pouch, and we will be filling these based on your birth date. So if you're going to order the Lucky Pouch at the very top of the page there, yeah, on the left, yeah, Greg, you see it? There you go. This one, we need your birth date, and we're going to fill it with 5 lucky stones, and then we will send you the stones for the Lionsgate year until next year to carry with you to the casino or for luck, and they'll come in a little pouch. So those are some of the offerings that we have. If any of this is that you feel the vibe and you feel like, okay, I need that to enhance my work, go ahead and pull the trigger on those because we don't have a lot left. We are limited in the amount of oil that we make. We're only making 88 bottles, and many of the oils have been spoken for. So don't wait. If you want one, we're making them tomorrow at 8:08 a.m. and 8:08 p.m. So please order one of those now because they will not be available in a week. You have to get them before they sell out. We always do small batches. And we always do them on astrological good dates. The next one that we'll be doing probably won't even be until November. Okay. All right. So just to refresh, August 8th at 8:08 a.m. in the morning or 8:08 p.m. in the evening, I want you to set your alarm and say a prayer, an affirmation, or run down your wish list. You can have as many wishes as you want. I'm going to be meditating and manifesting with you. One of the wishes that I'm going to have on my list is that Greg Bass is immediately healed. And if all of you would add that to your wish list tomorrow, I know there's hundreds of people watching either on YouTube or StreamYard or Facebook. If you can add Greg to your wish list tomorrow on the Lionsgate for immediately healing, that would be wonderful. I'm going to be doing that as well as praying for all of you guys too. Okay, so now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to manifest as a group. At the end, I'm going to say, I love and support you. And then you're going to type it in as you go after we're done when I ask you to, because that way you're manifesting everybody's wishes together. Okay. You're confirming and affirming everybody's manifestations. So what I'd like you to do is uncross your arms and your legs. And I want you to put your hand on your heart chakra, the center. This is your heart chakra, the center of love. This is where you store your emotions, your wishes, your dreams, and your emotions are what drive your wishes and connect you with the universe, okay, and with God, the center of love. So what I want you to do is I'm just going to give you a sample, and then we're going to go back and do it for real, okay? You're going to say, I, whatever your name is, Maria, attract, and then just pick one wish tonight. Tomorrow you can pick as many wishes as you want. So I, Maria, attract, and then I'm going to say what I want for my highest good. And then we're going to type in, I love and support you. But I want you to say it out loud. Okay. Nobody else is going to hear you. But unless you have cats and dogs in the house and your partner's in the house. So feel free to speak it out loud and as loud as you can. Okay. And then after we're done, I'm going to say, I love and support you. And then you're going to type in the comments, I love and support you. All right. So we're supporting everybody. Then we're going to do another quick affirmation. All right. So we're preparing ourselves now for tomorrow. We're in the manifestation portal of the Lionsgate, which started July 26th, goes on until August 12th. So the energy is building into the peak by tomorrow morning. Ready? I, Maria, say your name, attract great, unlimited, passive income and wealth for my highest good. Now you're going to say again, I attract for my highest good. Everybody that is watching live or in the replay, I love and support you. And just everybody go ahead and type, I love and support you. And then I'll give it a couple minutes. Then we're going to follow up with another affirmation. Okay. Just go ahead and type, I love and support you. That way we're confirming, not only everybody's confirming your wish all over the country, maybe even all over the world, because I know I've got some people watching from Spain tonight and Canada tonight. We're all affirming each other. Yes, this is wonderful. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is wonderful. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Renee. Thank you, Dolores. Thank you, Heath. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Melissa. This is wonderful. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Kathy. This is wonderful. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Christy. Hi, Christy. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you, Susan. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Emmy. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Barb. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Lynette. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Darla. All right. Thank you, Perry. All right. All right. Now I want everybody to put your hand on your heart again, uncross your arms and legs, and repeat after me. I am worthy of success and abundance in all areas of my life. I believe in myself and my abilities. I am confident in my pursuit of success. I am capable of achieving all of my goals and aspirations. I am filled with determination and drive towards success. I attract success and prosperity into my life. I am open to exciting opportunities for growth and success. I am resilient in the face of challenges and setbacks. I am constantly learning and growing towards success. I am grateful for my past successes and confident in creating new ones. I love and support you. Okay, we just got a message, an urgent message from Greg, my webmaster. He says, please pray for my wife, Claire is her name. Her grandmother just passed away. I have to go. My wife just got the news. So as we're in this portal and we're building into the energy is so strong and so wonderful that it helped release the grandmother's soul to go to the other side. So the grandmother made her transition now to the other side, but her family, her granddaughter Claire and all her family are probably very heartbroken. So let's just take a minute and let us pray for Claire and her family and her children and Greg, so they find peace in their hearts after the loss of the grandmother. I cannot believe this just happened. My goodness. We pray for peace and happiness and joy in the grandmother's life and her transition into heaven. And may Claire and Greg and her children, their children, all find peace and happiness in the memories of their beloved grandmother. Amen. All right, we're going to move on a little bit. I do want to talk about the frequency machines that you all have. Some of you do not have the frequency machines, and that's okay. In your letter, your invite that I sent you, the frequency machines are sounds. And the sounds that are going to be good to use for the Lion's Gate. If you have the machine, all you have to do is type in the code into the machine. And I'm recommending that you play it tomorrow at 8:08 a.m. and 8:08 p.m. or throughout the day, whenever you feel. And just let that vibration just move throughout your home or your office, wherever you are. It's going to raise the vibration and it's going to help you harness the energies of the Lion's Gate. Okay. Remember, frequency and sound lifts the vibration of the people, the home, the area, wherever it is. So if you have the frequency machine, great. If you do not have the frequency machine, we have only 17 on pre-order. Throughout the year, I'm going to send you codes or talk about the codes that you should be using. All you have to do is plug the machine in, put the code in, and let it play. You can even leave the house. And when you come back, your home or your office is going to feel so high and so fulfilled and so wonderful and cleared. So the frequency for Lionsgate, of course, one of them is 888. That's one you'll probably want to put on tomorrow because that's raising the vibration and connecting with the vibration of the sun. For wealth and abundance, the number is 318-798. Now, that's also the Gravovi code, as you know, and you need to say it 3 times in succession with a pause. I'm going to say it right now. 318-798. Now, I want everybody to repeat after me. 318-798. This is attracting wealth. 318-798. 318-798. So that's something that you can say at any time if you want to attract, like be a money magnet. And then for unexpected wealth, especially like if you're going to a casino or you get up in the morning, you look at your account online and say, man, I need to get some money coming in. You can say this code, and it'll bring in wealth unexpected throughout the day. 520-741-8. And there's a pauses in between. We're going to say it together. 520-741-8. Repeat after me. 520-741-8. 520-741-8. All right. So I just wanted to prepare you. Tonight was a prep. It was a preparation so you'd be ready for tomorrow, so you'd understand the meaning of the Lion's Gate, why, what's happening in the heavens. You got an overview now, what to do tomorrow. Remember, this is one of the most magical cosmic days of the entire year. You do not want to miss it. And the portal is open till August 12th. But in addition to that, we have some very, very big high power money days because of Pluto in the sky, Jupiter in the sky. It goes beyond the Lion's Gate. And if anybody out there is interested in their love life, if you want to meet somebody, I just got off the phone with a lady in her 80s. She's ready to date, and she has very good aspects because she's an Aquarian. Aquarius are going to be very lucky this month. But we have a really nice cycle that just started last night and goes on to September 6th with Venus in Libra making a nice sextile to Jupiter in Leo for the next 3 weeks. This is a great time for love and to meet somebody. But I do want to tell you that August 17th is one of the biggest days for attraction. But we have so many lucky money days, especially the 10th, 11th, and 12th. If you're looking at different astrological aspects, those are really big. So do something proactive. And I think I see my friend Alabama on here. Alabama, if you're doing anything with social media, 10th, 11th, and 12th are going to be your big days. If you're closing on a house, if you're selling on a house, if you're applying for a job, if you're going to the casino, 10th, 11th, and 12th are some of the biggest days. But remember, your biggest day to manifest is tomorrow. I am going to be in Minneapolis the 15th and 16th doing in-person readings. If you want to see me, I have 4 openings left. They are in the afternoons, Saturday and Sunday. If you're bringing friends, that's fine. Anybody that books a reading with me will get 2 free tickets to my weekend class passes. So you want to make sure that you get a hold of me to book while I still have some openings. I'm also going to be going on TikTok at 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Central. So I'm going to be on, my handle is Maria Shaw's Jewels and Gems, and you can watch me on there. I'm going to be doing some readings. You just have to make sure that you follow me so you get the notification. Okay, the first one to say at 8:08 a.m. Okay, somebody had a question. Elizabeth. Oh, hey, Elizabeth. The first one, 888, and then the second one was 318-798. Is that what you're asking? Attracting wealth and unexpected wealth is 520-741-8. And you can also, you guys, watch the replay. If you're missing something, watch the replay. But please go to the website store. That's one way you can support all the free work that Greg and Debbie and I do, and also Joe, because that will help us. We're making all this beautiful oil for you, and we're going to be doing a lot of specials. So make sure that you go to mariashaw.com and the links there, and please support the business, but order your oil now because these are not something that's going to be available all year. And they are good for the whole year until the next Lionsgate portal opens. All right, everybody, have a wonderful evening. The portal is open. Tomorrow is a magical day. I want to bless everybody and thank you all for joining me and manifesting with me. And maybe we'll see you on TikTok tonight. Have a good night, everybody.